Hello, welcome to the reading room. Miss Sylvie here. Today we're going to do a pick a card on the question, what's the real issue with you? All right, so we'll just get started. Timestamp down below. Take your time. Pause the video if you need more time. And I'll see you there. Okay, group one, let's see what's going on with you. Oh, we have a little message for you, which I'm going to save. So the thing is, do they have a real issue with you? Because, I mean, what is their issue? But maybe they don't have an issue with you. Maybe it's something else. Let's find out. Well, first of all, they see you as someone that's stubborn or very strong, or you know what you want, you don't budge, you have this way about you that you just sit there and you say, well, I know what I want. I know. Sounds like to me like they're having an issue. It's usually a good trait to have, but I'm picking some negativity towards you when I'm reading this stuff. Well, it contradicts me, doesn't it? Because it says no, they don't have an issue with you. They don't. So that's funny because I felt the same as you, that they do. Yeah, it's they don't have an issue with you. Things are going just the way it's supposed to go, in the right direction, and they understand. So they understand what you're doing. Oh, I think I'm getting it. They don't have an issue with you, but they're not really agreeing with what you're doing or what the decision was, but they know that it's the right decision. They know that you're doing the good job, but they don't like it. They don't it doesn't seem to flow well with them, even though they understand it. So they're having a conflict with themselves. They really understand, though, and they know that's the right decision, and they're willing to support you and go ahead and do what they're supposed to do. But something's not sitting well. Let's find out more. Even though it sounds all positive and everything, it's just not sitting well. So what is the problem? If it's not personal towards you. The devil. See that? So they're not having, it's not a personal thing against you. Absolutely not. But I don't know, I pick jealousy, I pick like wanting what you have, I pick I'm feeling I pick because there's so many things that they go through. They're having such an emotion that goes through them, and they have all this different feelings towards you. It's almost like they got angry, they got jealous, they got envious, they feel like you're bossing them around, they feel pushed, they feel like you're just using them, they feel like they're a victim to you, they feel like you obsess them, you take control, you're just too strong. And it's not one, it's several, but it switches, it goes through different emotions, and then they work it through, of course, because they know that they need to support you, that they must support you, and because you are doing a good job, and you're almost there, like you seem to have a good direction, a good sense. They understand what you're saying to them, and they're more than willing, but they just wish they could be the one. They could be the one that's doing this. So personally, they think you're great. They're not attacking you so much as they wish they could have the same, but they're not jealous of you. It's not a jealousy. It's more like an envy. They would love to be in your shoes, doing it for themselves, but they don't want to take it away from you. If that makes any sense. Not that they're trying. Yeah, they want to go on their own way. That's what I was saying, and there it is. They want to do their own thing, be on their own way, have their own support, have people cheer for them. They really want the support to follow their own dreams and their own ambition, and they want to be in the position that you're at, although they don't have ill feelings towards you. They don't. They really are willing to support you, and they'll do whatever you ask because it's the right thing to do, and they're more willing to help you. So personally, they don't have an issue towards you. I guess I have to clear that up. They have an issue with themselves, how they are not as successful as they want to be, and they see you obtaining it, and then they get all this emotions towards you, and then they realize, well, no, it's my fault if it's me that's not doing it. So they put it back on themselves. So what is it that you must do, or they must do, what's being asked of you? Well, they say to judge the situation fairly, and just continue doing what you're doing. Like, don't you get caught up in this emotions of theirs, and just be the bigger person, I guess. Yeah, see, they don't want, it says not to stress. Like, the advice is they're stressing, or they're stressed there, right? So really, you gotta judge the situation the way it should be, fair to you, fair to them, fair to yourself, fair to what you're doing, what you're trying to create or do or manifest, or trying to work out, or whatever you're doing, and you're having them do it with you, or if you're their boss, then you're telling them what to do. The thing is, just be fair and continue doing your stuff. Judge your situation the way you see fit, and yeah. Why it says stress, the advice on stress, it seems like be fair on that stress. What is the stress about? I don't get it. So, yeah, well, it says jump in. Well, whatever you're feeling is quite stressful, or it stresses you out, or take that stress and jump with it and go do your ideas. Choose the right path. Yeah, don't stay in that stress. Continue doing what you're doing, and choose what you need to do. How you're thinking. Plan your own stuff. Plan it the way you want. Don't listen to anyone else. Don't let stress stop you from manifesting or judging things the way it should be. Don't let that control you. Instead, jump in and do what you would normally do. That's what it's saying to you. Yeah. I wouldn't change it. Yeah, you'll get your wish. You'll have your support. You'll have your wish. They'll be there handling you. Well, it sounds like they're there to please you, and even when you get down and out, even if you stress over something, they'll still be there supporting you and telling you, well, look at this is good, because you see all the negative things, and you'll need to take time out and reflect on all of this, on what is going on around you. Even though they're trying to help you, they're trying to make it better for you, but you're going to have to step away. You're going to have your wish, and you're going to have to step away from them, like back off, or go on your own, or not cater to them so much, even though they want to give you stuff. And if it's the other way around, you want to give it to them, then maybe you shouldn't, but you got to step away, or only do so much and then go. Yeah, let them learn from what's going on. Let them go away. They could be the one leaving and stepping away too, and learning from what's going on. So the issue is not that directly directed at you, even though you're feeling it, and you're going to let that stress win, and they're going to alter your decisions because of it. And that's something that you should really pay attention to, and treat the way you normally would go ask yourself, is that what I would normally do? And if it's yes, if it was someone else, put someone else in that shoe. Like when you, because I have a feeling you're working with them or you have to deal with them. So just replace them like with someone else that's more friendly or more neutral to the situation. Say, well, if it was them, how would I act? I would act this way, and then act that way with them too, because they're going to change how you are, and you really shouldn't. You should stay on your path, and you should stay in your zone of you focus on what you're doing, and they understand. They're there for you no matter what. Yeah, they'll figure it out. Yeah. I was thinking about them, and it says they don't know what's up ahead for them. They don't know what they're going to do, and they don't know what the steps they're going to take. That's their problem. They have to figure it out. Yeah, and they will. They'll get in tune with what they want. They just don't know yet. That's why they're there with you, because that's why they haven't done their step. It's because they're not in tune with their feelings and of what they want yet. So no worries. And they are true to you. Like they definitely are on your side. So what is this? There you are. You got Angel Gabriel, Archangel Gabriel. I invite Archangel Gabriel to bring hope and intuition into my life. You see that? They're telling you you're being guided. Stay true to yourself. Stay pure to yourself. Believe in yourself. Understand what you want, and take that and go with it. Like, stay true. Okay, group 2. Let's see what's going on with you. So I have a message for you after, so we'll just put it there. So this person so far, I mean, the way they see you is that you're doing your job, you're doing great, but you're kind of rushing. They see you rushing, and they're not sure about that. They go like, oh, like, you're going too fast, like slow down, like what's the big rush? Why are you doing it? Even though they see that you're doing well, but they're not sure about you. So do they have an issue with you? Well, it says no, they don't have an issue with you exactly. Actually, things are moving along just fine. They're really moving along just fine. They love everything. So they don't have an issue with you. They just love everything. They embrace it all. They're passionate about it. They're like, wow, yeah, sure, let's do this. So if this is someone that you love, and you're wondering if they're in okay, like, I mean, they really accept you, or they accept the relationship, or the things bad in this relationship. If it's a love relationship, it seems like no, they're embracing it all and they're enjoying it all, and for them everything is perfect and going well. They just feel like you're going too fast, like you're moving too fast. And if this is not a love relationship, which it feels like it is, if it isn't, then you're doing something together that they're embracing and loving working with you. They're loving the whole concept of what's being done. They're just love being around you, and it seems very right and very successful. Let's see what's going on here. So what's the problem then if they're not if they don't have an issue with you, like a personal issue? Like, what is the problem? Oh, all backwards. Okay. Well, one of the problems is things aren't being open. Like, they're not receiving things aren't being received well, or things aren't wide open or accessible, or they seems to have something closed up. Like, it's not open. Yeah, it's not obtainable. It's not like their problem is, they don't have an issue with you. They really love being around you. They just feel like you're not attainable, like you're too out there, or you're too busy, or you go too fast. you know, like for them, they're not there yet. This is not something that they can offer. So it's about them again. Like, it's about them. Oops. Yeah, they need time. They need time. They need time alone. They need time to reflect. They need time. So you're wonderful. You're someone wonderful. So if this is love, it's just going too fast, and they're slower at this and making decision and committing and giving it all, and all this for them. This is like, you move way too fast for them, and they're like turtles slow. Like, they really want to take each step and care about each step. Yeah, so they need more time. You see, like, well, first I'll show you. They really love you. Like, I mean, they're embracing you. They love everything about you. And here, this is beautiful. Like, this is success. Couldn't be any better. You know, they're embracing the dragon, and the sun is up in the top, the world. You know, the goodness, and they're just like embracing. You know, and they're right there, and all that stress is just leaving, going someplace, you know. So they're not having a problem with you. It's just too fast. And this is them. They need to be on top of the world by themselves with a light shining to understand what's going on. They look ahead. They reflect. They need time. So what can you do about it? And this is not romance. You got to apply it to your life, that it's whatever you're doing, they need time to think about it, time to make decisions, time to embrace it. Like, you know, you're rushing them. You're going too fast. I know they don't want to go anywhere. They don't want to leave. They just want, oh, look at that. Keep doing what you're doing. It says keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, keep doing what you're doing. Just watch what's happening. Watch around you, but you just keep on going. Yeah, believe in yourself. Believe in what's going on. Believe in your friendship. Believe in... if this is a love person, like a love relationship, or someone that is with you or wants to be with you, or you want to be with them, believe in it. Believe that it will work out. Believe in what's happening. Watch out for what's happening around you. Embrace all the good. Enjoy the happiness of it, the passion of it, the social aspects of it. So it feels like, to me, like it's really romance. But like I said, if it's not romance and something that in you, it's something that you're doing together, and it is a social event, or there's lots of people around, and they embrace this too, then that's, you know, it's that. But it's definitely don't change your ways. Basically, keep on going the way you're going. Yes, because they don't know. They don't know, right? And so if you're going to stop doing what you're doing, that's not going to change anything. Don't change yourself. Yeah, they're going to have to make the decision. They don't know. They'll have to make that decision whether they're going to keep up with you or leave, you know? Yeah, they need to decide. And they're not committed yet. So if this is a love relationship, they're not committed to you. They enjoy you. They really enjoy who you are. You know, and everything. It's just that you're just got too much energy for them, or you're too fast, or you take risk, or there's something about you that's too adventurous. They're more settled, more quiet, more slow. So they're gonna have to decide whether they want to embrace you and join you, or just back away. And for you, you shouldn't change the way you are, because things are good for you. This is the way you should be, and you should continue doing what you're doing, because it's a really good path, or a good way, or embrace life the way you are. You wouldn't let anyone stop you from living life to the fullest. it's a shame because they do love you a lot, but they just might not be the right person for you. So it's not that they have a real issue with you as much as they don't have the energy. Yeah, this again, it won't say. I asked if they were going to stay with you, and it still says no, or they were going to do this with you, or if this was going to work out with them, and it still says they don't know. So they really don't know. They just don't know. So this is a message for you. It's the flame of wisdom. I am open to all of life's wisdom and share it with gratitude. So see, they're saying just enjoy what you have and be grateful with what you have and just keep on going. And if they're not the right person for you, someone else will come along. But be grateful for this. Be grateful to know them. Be grateful that you had the chance to experience memories with them, or work on whatever you're doing together. And if it doesn't continue, then it doesn't. But I tried to pull out to see if it was, and it's not going to tell me. So we'll leave it at that for right now. Just give them time to figure it out. Meanwhile, don't you change anything because you're doing really good. Okay, group number 3. Let's see what's going on. So this is a message for you in a bit, and this is so what's the real issue with you? Don't forget to pick your person. Well, they see you in a good light. Actually, you're kind of like their wish. Like they totally love being around you, or love what you're doing, or love everything about you. But so what's going on? Their issue is that you have and you're not realistic for them. You tend to go off into an see, look, it's just too much choices, right? Too many good things, and you're all over the place. What are you going to choose, this or that, or are you, and you can only choose one, and you want it all, and they think that's not possible. That's not really something that's attainable, and the world is doesn't work like that. But yet you seem to think that the whole world is yours, that you can have whatever you want, and you go about as if you do, as if you own everything. So their issue is that you're just not seeing things the way they should be, and they know you're a good person. They feel like you're a good person, but you seem to think that things are yours. Like, I have an extra card here. It's like the universe is yours, and like goes like it's all for you. Like you can obtain whatever you want, have what you want, and they just for them that you're out to lunch when it comes to that. That's the message I'm getting. Like you don't think right. I mean, yeah, you're a good person, and you have a lot, and you have a lot of good in you, and they really enjoy you, and they wish you well. But whatever you want to do, or whatever you're trying to take on, or whatever is going on in your life, they're like, whoa, like like that ain't gonna happen. Like, you can't. That's not how it works. So their issue with you is that you're not thinking clearly. Yeah, you can't obtain everything that you want. You can't have what you want. You're just immature, or not have a full of understanding of life. You think you can just jump in and get what you want whenever you want, and you're not experienced enough. You don't have the knowledge. You're not able. So their issue with you is that you're just not in reality. Yeah, you think you know everything. You think you know what you're doing, and that you're on the right path. You see, like here you're sitting on the chair. You're the boss. Like you're the boss. You know what's going on. You have everything settled, and you're waiting. And here you're jumping into whatever you want. You're jumping like across this waterfall, or this, and just jumping to the other side with no fear, and you have the inexperience, but yet you're holding on to what you think is you can obtain it with ease. Like you look at it and say, well, that's mine, that's what I deserve. And it's not really, it works that way. That's what they're saying, So what's the advice to you? To think about things in a different way. About what? About how you rush in. So they're like kind of like trying to tell you that, yeah, maybe you should stop and think a little bit more than what you're doing, because things could go wrong. Things could go badly for you if you don't slow down a little bit and think about what you're doing. So you're missing a picture on something, and they're trying to tell you, and they're not getting through to you. So let's find out more, because you seem to be doing good, and you feel like everything is good. So let's find out more. Yeah, there's definitely... Oh, so it's nothing serious, I guess. It's just that you might burn out, or you might not be able to succeed because you might not have the strength to finish. So maybe you're taking on too much at once. So it's nothing serious, but they do tell you that maybe you should rethink about what you're rushing into, because you might be taking on too much at once. And so they're sort of right. I mean, they're more extreme than that, but they sort of have a point. Okay. See how that just pops out? So yeah, it says to believe in your dreams, believe in what you want, and you will obtain it. So this is what you want is definitely obtainable, and you will succeed. You will succeed. You'll have everything that you want. The only thing that they're giving you advice on is just to slow down a little bit, and just rethink a few steps, like or what you're taking on, because it's all attainable. They just don't want you. It's like, don't want to be a burnout. Don't take on too much at once and then not succeed. That type of thing. So there's a message for your abundance. Well, not funny, because it's obtaining, right? And all the butterflies are transforming into goodness of what you want. I'm grateful for the abundance nature and the universe provides my life. Well, I see lots of goodness in this card. The fish is going up. See, the fish are going up the brook, and they're getting there, right? They're swimming up the water. They're salmon, and they're swimming up. I mean, no way. And the butterflies are going through the steam or the water or more, and they're going up, and they're not being eaten by the bird. They're actually passing the bird and making it too. And the bird is flying and watching over, and you're being guided, and there's lots of water for the bird, and everybody's using it in a different way. So there's all kinds of ways to do what you're doing. That's what I'm getting. There's all kinds of ways to obtain what you want, and it's all doable, and there's an easier way and there's a harder way, but either way, it all takes work and effort. So just don't burn out. That's it. Okay, group 4, let's see what's going on. Okay, we have a little message for you here. Well, so what's the real issue with you? Pick your person. Well, they seem to be leading you, or you're leading them. Somebody's leading somebody. They're so independent. Somebody's dependent or independent of each other in some way. One has more than the other. One is the leader, one is the follower. So, let's see what's going on here. Well, there's a lot's happening around you. A lot is happening around you. You're changing all the time. So that is one of their issues, I guess. Or they could have that being the issue that you're always changing. And, you're there for them all the time, for sure. You're always there. You're always doing. but you're changing. You change your mind, or you change what you want something, and it stresses them out. There's like, sometimes they're tired because you're always like, yeah, okay, let's do this, and support the way they want, and you support what they want, but then you change, and you go the other way, or you go your own way. And so they're like, yeah, okay, yeah, they ask you, can you help me with this? Can you help me do this? Can you help me do that? And then all of a sudden you're like, yeah, sure, I can support you in that, or I can do this for you. And then next thing you know, you're off doing your own thing, and then they just give up, or put their, and they're just like, whoa, I thought you were coming, So that's one of their issues. So what's the real problem? What's going on? So, yeah, you don't follow, you don't go through their dreams or their path, or you don't go where they're supposed to go, or you don't embrace their dream, or, like, that's what their issue is that you let them think that you will, and then you go off on your own, and they don't get the help and support they want to go, what they want to do. They've asked you for help, and they seem like you don't follow through. You don't give what they want. And so they're alone. They're alone. So what's the advice to you? Because that's their issue. You see that? They're alone right here. They're all by themselves thinking about everything. There's their path that you're not. They're by themselves sitting there looking ahead, thinking, well, I don't have my support and my help with me that I wanted to, and that's their dream and their wish to create it. And they're alone to do it. And that's their issue. Because they do ask you. See, they asked you. They hold you. They say, can you take me, or can you be with me? And you hold their hand and you say, yeah, let's go. Right? And then in reality, there you go. You're supported, you're waiting, or they're waiting for your support, either one. And then here you are manifesting your dreams, taking off in your direction. So what's the advice? Well, the advice seems pretty good. Oh my goodness. The advice says, you ready for this? It says, stay true to your path, be happy, stay honest with yourself, stay true to yourself, and follow through with what your project is, what your wants are, what's dear to you, what's holding on to you. Be victorious, go ahead and complete what you need, and maybe just leave them behind a bit. Just drop them, or leave them behind, or let them deal with their own stuff, and you move on and go where you're supposed to go, or where you want to go, and just ignore them. Like, let them deal with their stuff. That's what the advice is giving, and they're pretty clear about it. Yeah, see here, you got choices. You have choices. You think you don't, but you do have choices. You believe in your dreams, in what you want, And earlier I said I wasn't sure who was who, like who was taking who, like were they supporting you and saying come with me, or were you, or was it the other way around? Were they taking you and saying support? But it's either one. It's both sides, right? So yeah, so it says to go for your dreams. I feel like this one's important. Yeah, they don't know. They don't know what they want. They're not. Wow. Well, yeah, I don't know if you were asking this, or if you're sending vibes, or what's going on here. But this is saying, yeah, they don't know what they want, and they're holding on to you for dear life. You see that? So they need you to be complete, and that's not healthy, because they obsess over you. They hold on to you very tight, and don't, like, they all look at you and say, wow, like, you're mine. You're mine to do with what I want. Like, I can do whatever I want to you, because you're there for me. you're my toy, my object, you know, and very, very coldly think that you don't know what you want, or you don't know what you need to do, or they don't know what to do with this information. Either one, but it's being held on to very tightly, like really holding on. You see that? It's not healthy, even though it could be healthy. It could have some moments of goodness, and they could, if they let go a little bit. They just let go of that, holding on so tight, they may get somewheres. So for you, it's not even healthy. Yeah, you have to do what's fair for you, what's right for you. Okay. The healer. Oh my goodness. I'm loved and compassionate and able to bring heals to others. Sure. You know, and the bear's there, the crystal's there. I mean, you can heal them, you can bring them goodness, sure. And they say to, you know, they say to be there for them, and you'll heal them. But to heal them and to be there for them is to let them go. Let them learn what they need to do on their own. Because sometimes we protect our friends, our family, or our loved ones, and we protect them so much, and they can't succeed without us. But sometimes we have to let them go, and they have to fall. Then we can pick them up, but you know, they have to do their own steps. And that's what I'm getting, is that you have to be happy and victorious for yourself, and it does say completely to let them go and believe in what you want. Okay, group 5, let's see what's going on with you. Let's see. Oh, I throw the card. Poof. It's your message. Threw it. No. Okay, so yeah, what's going on here? What's the real issue with you? Well, yeah, don't forget to pick your person. Well, you understand a lot. You know, and you understand a lot, and I don't know, or they understand a lot either. Let's find out. Their issue is that you hoard everything. You keep things to yourself. You're like supportive. You want to be supportive, and but you're never there. you never help. That's what they're thinking. They know. They expect it. They want the help, or you say you're going to help, but you're not. You don't. You're not there, and you're never there. But yet you go back and forth. I can help or not help. Seems to be a lot of needy people in this reading today. Let's find out more. So I want to know about the Queen of Cups. Like, what support? What is it that they... That's a lot of support. Wow. This all goes here. I'm going to leave that there. I want to know about the Queen of Cups. So far, yeah, it seems like you have lots to do, and yeah, you don't put the effort in to help. Actually, it says, yeah, that's what they see. You can, like, you're able, but you don't want to, or you don't follow through. That's what their issue is. They see that. They see that you have everything you need, and you're well put together, and you have everything that you have, but yet you don't put out. Like, they like, you could so easily do it. So what's the problem? Sorry, I turned it around. Their problem is that they want their wish. Things aren't fair. They're not getting their wish. And they have to fight for what they want all the time. And you have everything handed to you. You have everything with ease. Everything's given to you. You have everything. You just flow through life, and you don't share. You don't give stuff. You say you will, but you don't. And you just hoard everything, and you have everything, like you have so much, and you just, life just gives you, and you receive, and you just flow through it, and they're like fighting for every little bit that they have, and they can't get there. It's just not fair. That's their issue. Not saying that this is you, and not saying that this is real, but that's what they're saying, and that's what they're thinking. Wow, that they have a lot. They have a lot to say. I mean, all this came out for yeah. They have so much to say. They're very verbal. They say a lot. I'm going to put these like that because this all fits here. They have a lot to say. Like, I don't know if you know, maybe I can put them this way so you can see them still. There. Because that's all right here. Normally then I'd never get that many cards for that spot, but they just spit out, so I took them. So yeah, that's what they're feeling. So they have a lot of issues. They have a lot to say. Like, it's almost like they're holding a whole baggage of things, and they're not they didn't express it to you, and they want to express it to you, and they're holding it in, and they just have so much to say. So maybe they're the ones holding it in and having a hard time to say all of this to you. But also I picked that you're not doing for them, and that is all what they have to say. So they have a lot to say to you. If they spill their beans, they spill their guts or whatever. If they all of a sudden decide to speak, and they're going to be just verbalizing a bunch of stuff. I mean, out of control. So what's the advice to you? Wow, you do have a lot of abundance. Wow. You do have a lot of abundance. You have everything you need. Yeah. Wow. They said you do have a lot. I mean, things work out for you, and you have this understanding of how to get what you need, and you do work. You know, you're successful, and you work at it, and you obtain it, and you have things given to you, or you know the secret. You have the secret to life on how to obtain what you want, and they have no idea how to go about doing so. And they said, yeah, you should support them a bit. I mean, they do love you. Just it says, yeah, give them a little boost, because they're really down and out, and they love you. They really do love you. They love everything about you. Sincerely love you. They think you're great. Yeah, just a piece of advice. They say just to share your knowledge a little bit. Just give them a little bit of a boost, so they can get started and whatever they're wishing that they can. They're having such a hard time, you know. They are. Yeah, a little hard work. They have to know how to put that into reality. They just need they need time and direction. They need a plan, a direction, or time. They need something from you that's I feel like there was a card here, but maybe you went back in. Yeah, I did. Wow, I feel the urgency. It's with speed. Yeah, then they can shut them out. Then you can take a break. So what they need from you, so everything can go okay, is you need to set them in the right direction, in the right place, or the right time, or show them this is where you should go, or this is how you should go about it. Then they can fly, and tell them, hurry up, go do it. Put in the work. Show them what they got to put in the work. Plan it out for them. Give them their step, maybe. Just start them off. Once they get it, they're going to do their hard work, and they're going to go off, and then they're going to leave you alone. They're not even going to need you, and you're going to be able to look at them and say, okay, well, that's great, because then they can leave you alone. Yeah, so they just need a boost. Wow, there's a lot of cards here. Yeah. I get that this is the unknown, the judgment. judging, but I also get the cross, the red cross there, the help, the little help that they need. They need to be balanced or boosted up, and there's a few things, and set them off on their way, on their own journey. You don't need to know where they're going, and you don't need to follow them or nothing like that. It just needs to help them with the beginning or the start. They just need help with the start. It'll be easy for you to give them that little secret. For you, it's not a big deal, and for them, it's huge. Oh my goodness. I love the crows. The crow cards, I just love them because they just have this way of answering. Transformation. I journey within to meet my higher self and to find the true happiness. Oh, there you go. Yeah, but you have all that. You work on that. You're guided, and you nurture yourself into goodness, and you know how to go about doing it. So, and you work at it, and that's your journey, for sure. And there's nothing wrong with that. They're just so like needing that little boost. That would solve all your problem. Honestly, I feel like they just need a little tiny something from you. And direction. They need a direction, and after that, they'll leave you alone.